Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I'm bringing you the fourth process video for our 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Today's sketch was provided by Brenda Ragsdale, and actually this was found in the Scrap Room Instagram. Christy provided this one. So if you want to play along, make sure you check out the Facebook group, and we have the folder for round 9, and this sketch will be in there. And if you decide that you want to upload your sketch, add it to the comments of the sketch itself, not to the main page. Also check out everybody else who's playing along, whether they're on Instagram, on YouTube, or just playing along in the Facebook group. This has been a fun series and a great way to get a lot of layouts done for the month. So I'm, again, going to stick primarily with the sketch. Now I am going to use the products that I just got in from Rosie Studios. I liked this kit. I just did a layout share today. This video is coming up tomorrow for Friday, but I just did a video today on Thursday sharing this collection. This is called Brand New Day by Rosie Studios. So if you want to take a closer look at it, it's there. I also did go into my stash and I pulled out some of my 12 by 12 stickers. I don't know if any of these will be anything that I want to use because Rosie Studios collection is very soft, but I did grab out these in case there's something that I can pull in and use something that's been in my stash for a little while. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we can do. So the first thing I want to do, my background is going to be, I pulled these 3, and the background, I believe I'm going to use this green. And then I figure I will do a circle of the blue gingham and a circle of the floral, and then do the banner piece right here out of this grayish blue. And that should pull in. I was trying to go more with the blue. These are pictures of my grandson, my oldest, back from 2016. He's just doing his little bit of an Easter egg hunt, and I thought I could cut these down. This was at my sister's house, and I thought this one was cute with his little hat on, and then this one just, you know, he's got the little diaper showing when he's bending over, so I thought that was adorable. So let's go ahead first of all and cut those down to 4 by 4. I'm just going to use my big trimmer today. And I do want to try and get as much of as I can in of everybody without cutting off heads. And I think that did it, even though he's a little bit lower. I didn't want to, with him being here on the photo, I didn't want to cut off anybody's heads who are in the background. And then let's go ahead and do this one. This one's got a little bit more wiggle room on the top. All right. And all I do when I'm lining these up is I look at where my cutter is from here to here, and I try and frame in like what that 4 inches is going to look like. It's a visual for me, so that when I go to cut one side, I can kind of tell what's going to be centered and what's not. All right, so we've got our 2 that are cut down. Now I have my Creative Memories cutter here, and I'm just going to go ahead and use two sides of the blades. One's a little bit bigger than the other one, so I think I'm going to bring my my widest one and my most narrow one, and I won't use the medium one. So let's see here. Here's the wide one, and I think I'm going to go with the floral to the back. And when I cut this, I'm going to cut it more towards the side of the paper. That way it still gives me all that other paper to use for a future project. And the way I kind of do it is I line it up. It's got these little notches that you put in the groove of the cutter. And I just make sure that my blade is on the paper and I can take it to the edge. And now I know that I'm going to not go off, but I'm saving as much of my paper as possible and not having as much waste. And now you just follow the groove. And you just need it to be on a self-healing cutting mat. This one is the one that came with the system. And then you get your bigger circle. Now for the next size circle, I'm going to use the blade that's the tightest. And I think that's the red one. Looks like it. Let me just double check. Yeah. All right, and then I'm going to grab the blue gingham. And I'm going to do the same thing. Now this one, because the blade, the distance between the little grooves and the blade is narrower, it's going to cut closer to the edge of the template, making it a smaller circle, more about the size of what the actual template is. And they use these if you want a mat. So like if you were using this to cut something out, you would cut your picture with the tightest. And then if you wanted a double mat, you'd use the medium blade and then the larger blade. And it cuts a perfect circle so that you can double mat items that are on your layout. All right. And of course I didn't cut it all the way through because I didn't push down and I was chatting. So I'm just going to take my scissors and just get the little sections that didn't cut all the way through. Normally if I wasn't filming, I would have probably gone twice around it, but all right. So now I'm going to put this away. All right. And I'll move the scraps. Okay, so the next thing that we need to cut is our banner that goes here. So if these are 4x4 pictures, this is looking to be about a 2.5 inch wide strip. I'm looking at this side is a little bit over, and then this side is a little bit farther over than the center of this. So I think if I have a 2.5 inch strip, it will give me that general appearance that is in the sketch. Yeah, go ahead and throw this to the side. Now looking at the sketch, it looks like there's about a 1 inch above and below where it is on the layout. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut 2 inches off of it to begin with. I can always trim it back if I think I need more off of it. So let's go ahead and lay it out and see if we are looking like the sketch. So here we have the big circle here. We have the small circle here. We're going to have this strip in between. It looks like this circle was a lot bigger than the one I cut. So I think what I'm going to do is slide this banner over a little more, just so we get the same appearance. And then we'll have him here and here. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and start kind of gluing a few things down. And I like starting from the top and gluing down. Now it does have this little tab or piece of paper going this way. I'm going to hold off on that because maybe I'll use washi or I'll use an embellishment. But I also have these little strips that I might be able to use too, depending on the colors. The only thing right now that I'm trying to be conscious of is the direction of this plaid. I really don't want it wonky. So I'm trying to make sure it stays kind of straight. And I'm just using the lines in the pattern to line up the photo. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and flag this real quick before I glue it down. And the way I flag things is I just do a clip it up the center, and then I go from the corner to the top of where I did my little snip. And then I do it from the opposite corner. And it turns out pretty good most times. And we'll do the same thing over here. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and add a little adhesive onto here, and then we'll glue that to this. And again, I'm just using the lines of the plaid paper to kind of line it up so it's straight. You could get out a T-square ruler if you want to do that as well. Now I could bring it in a little bit tighter and get more of that look. I think I want to leave it wider. Okay, happy with that. And now I'm just going to go ahead and tack it down to the background. Now with my ATG, I'm not pushing really, really hard. That way, if I do have to move something, ATG is usually a little bit forgiving and will let me kind of peel it up if I want to make a few changes. So right now I can tell I like the butterflies, and there are butterflies on this little three-dimensional that came with this kit here. So I think I'm going to stick with kind of this yellowish green. And maybe this blue green. Oh, he kind of blends in. And we'll go with the darker blue. And there were some butterflies that came with the die cuts. So let me just see if I can find them. There's a cute little bird. He might be cute to add in here somewhere. Come on. Thought there was some butterflies. Up here they are. There's a purple one. Do we have any other colors? Oh, here's a smaller blue one. Maybe I'll go with that one. And that one's flat, so now you have the dimension and then you have the flat going on. All right, like that. The other thing they had is this cluster over here, and so I do like the florals. That kind of blends in too much though. Let's see what else we can get. We could have a little house up there because we're at my sister's house. And I like the little picket fence. And that kind of builds it out a little. And then we have this little bird that stamp that says together. That's kind of cute. Could maybe put it up here. Okay, I like that floral better. And this basket is lemons. And I really don't necessarily want it to be lemons. I want it to be more candy, but you kind of get the feel. And if I kind of cover up some of them, maybe it will take away from that. Let's see if we can find a little bunny. And I also have these stickers too. All right, so let's go ahead and I want to glue what I like down. So I like that. I'm going to pop this up on a little bit of foam. And that will kind of make it a little bit three-dimensional to go with those leaves or those butterflies. All right. So we got the little house with the picket fence. Stick this little floral batch behind it. Okay, there's a little bunny right here, and I'm thinking I can maybe put that bunny like right here by the fence. Actually, I can put it right here and it covers up that little hat. And it's more Easter at that point. I like this little rainbow. So I think what I want to do is put the rainbow like right here. And we'll put the basket right here and have it pop out. I like these little flowers. just have that on the edge of the basket. And then I'm going to pop that little stamp up. Come on. I love this is that Big Mama foam tape from Spiegel Mom Scrap. Just have to kind of push down on the foam part of it to have it come apart. I don't have good fingernails, so sometimes I have to fight with it a little bit. All right, I like how that's looking. I need a title though. So let's see if there's any Easter things in here that I can use as a title that goes with this lavender and blue. So this does not go with it. So we're going to say no to that. I don't think these colors match either, but, well, the Happy Easter, did I get right away with that? I don't like the blue. The pink I could have pulled in. And again, it's not matching. This is more April showers, spring. Nope. All right, I'm not going to bring in any of those. They just don't match good enough. So I have these gold phrase stickers, and I'm going to just use one of these. So we can say, so sweet. We have life is sweet, we have cute, we have smiles, and actually I think it's supposed to be like hello little one would be kind of cute, or you are my sunshine. Let's go hello little one. So I'm going to put one. Oh, the inside I didn't take out. There we go. And then let's go with little. It's hard looking back at these pictures and seeing what a little cutie he was. And now I've got two more to the mix. And they grow up so fast. But I am enjoying it so much. It's like reliving again when mine were little. So I'm going to bring this in just a little bit, and then we'll put maybe something next to it. And I think to pull the gold up, I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of these hearts in other places. So maybe we'll go like one up here and then a smaller one next to it. Maybe a little heart at the center of the roof. And we'll put a couple little ones maybe like right here. Along the circle. Okay, so happy with that. Let's see what we can put like right here. I've got this that says beautiful day. So we'll go ahead and put that like down here. Now I've got this little bird's nest with a little baby bird in it. To me it's spring. And so we'll just put that right there and nestle that into the title. And that brings those colors down to here. It's got a little bow, so we can put a little bow on the basket, maybe. And the other thing I like is these little, there's another, pulling a little bit more of the yellow and the green. And there's a little flower I can tuck in. Maybe like one more flower up here. And then what I think we need, let's see if we've got any phrases in here. Well, we have "Oh happy day." So hello little one, oh happy day. Whoops. Helps if you put it on straight. We can do it, it's a celebration. Because it was kind of a celebration. It was our Easter celebration. Put that like right there. And I think this is good with that cluster there. So I'm kind of happy with that. The only thing I'm not caring for is it seems like this is all blending in and there's not a lot of definition. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a little sketching around the edge. And that just kind of makes it stand off the page. You could also do the same thing by using like distress inks and inking the edges. I tend to be lazy and I could open the cabinet door and get it out, but that would take effort when I have a pen sitting right next to me. And I also like switching it up a little. I'm actually kind of proud of myself today. I actually broke out the foam tape and it's like right next to me, but it's like those little extra touches that I don't always do because, as I say, I'm a lazy scrapbooker. And I personally just am happy when I can get these things with a nice page in my album. It doesn't have to be magazine quality. It just has to be pretty, you know, and it has to tell the story. And the story is we went to my sister's house and all the kids were there. And Dylan was the first one of the grandkids to actually be old enough to hunt for Easter eggs. And we hadn't done that since the other ones, you know, had actually, Keegan, who's in the red, would have been the last one to have hunted Easter egg, or her brother. And so to be able to have the next generation hunting Easter eggs and all the aunts and uncles watching was kind of cute. All right, I'm just going to do this last bit. I will journal off camera about it. But very happy, stuck with the sketch pretty much. And another quick layout in the books. And I got some new product used, which always makes me happy. All right, there you go. And see how that, just that little outlining kind of just brought it together. Instead of it looking flat, it now stands off the page a little bit. It's those little touches that really do help. All right, I think we're going to call this one done. So here is the original sketch. Here is the final layout. Again, make sure you check out everyone who is in the links down below. If I don't have the links on there right away, it's because sometimes I don't get to my main computer to get them in, but on the weekends, I make sure that I do go back into previous videos and add them in and get them all updated. But anyways, Facebook group is 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. You can also do the hashtag, which is 30, I gotta write it out. Hang on. 30 Days of Sketches, 9, I believe. I believe it's #30D OS9. And again, I will have the hashtag in there. You can follow the hashtag. You can go onto Instagram. There's a whole bunch of people playing along. There's going to be links in the description of everyone who's might be playing along on different days or every day. And then the true resource is go to the Facebook page if you haven't already joined. Check the file folder that's number 9. All the sketches are in there. When you click on the sketch, look at the comment section, and all of the layouts of people that are playing along are uploaded to the comments. And again, if you have a YouTube page, you have an Instagram page, or anything that you want to share the link to, you're more than welcome to do it. Christy doesn't have any rules about that. She just asks that you don't post it to the main Facebook page, that you post your layout shares in the comments of those sketches. It keeps it all clean, and it's a great resource. She's got the past 8 sessions, which each would have 30 sketches in it, where you can find tons of inspiration, and then also watch what we're doing this round number 9. Thank you so much for stopping by. We will see you tomorrow with number 5. And also stay tuned. I will have another one of my Rosie Studio collections up. I've got 2 more to share. If you haven't seen them already, I have the first 3 that are shared on my page, and I will be bringing out the last 2 during the week. Alrighty, have a great day. We'll see you later.